Okay, we're here to pick a prize winner for this chart, January, and it's the one that has February inside along with a couple of charms. Oh, there's February actually, so you can see that too. So we're now going to pick a winner. The winner is Missy Galwan. Congratulations, Missy. I will get that off in the mail to you because I already have your address. Take care, and I will chat with you again later this afternoon because I'm going to do a video. Yay! Bye! Hi, everybody. It's me, Patty, from the 4 Boys and an NL Girl podcast and Flosstube channel. It's lovely to be here. I am coming to you on this still snowy January 6th, Monday afternoon. This is Blue. I don't know if you can see him in the frame or not, but Blue has decided he's not leaving my side right now. He's not sure what I'm up to. He's not used to me doing videos because for Flossmas, I did them all over the house. So when I sit down a little bit more formally and do a podcast like this, he wants to know what's going on, don't you? It's like, I'm very confused. I don't understand. So we had a wonderful old-fashioned blizzard last night and this morning, and today, the 6th of January, the boys were supposed to go back to school for the first day of school after the Christmas holidays, and they have a snow day, so they are downstairs playing video games. Their treat, after shoveling quite a bit of snow off the front steps and decks and around the cars where my husband was snow blowing. And so they're getting a little bit of video game time, which gives me a chance to chat with you for a few minutes. But of course, I have to pat Blue as we chat. So I'm sorry I didn't do the draw for the last prize that I had shown, I think 28th or 29th of January, was for the Lizzie Kate, I'm not sure if it was a snippet, but anyway, it was a Lizzie Kate pattern which had January and February in it. That was won by Missy Galwan, and I will put, I'm not going to show you the pattern again because I already had a parcel going off to Missy because she was the lucky winner earlier in the month, and I put that pattern in with the other one, so she's going to get 2 in the mail, which is really, really nice. So congratulations, Missy. And thanks so much to everybody who signed up, or who entered, I should say, for that prize draw. I'm going to do another one because they're just so much fun, and I love sending things out. I want everybody to know that if you've won anything from the beginning of Flossmas, so the end of November, beginning of December until now, I have a pile of mail now on my table ready to go. I will send it out tomorrow. I'm not going out on the roads today. We are getting right now a mix of freezing rain and snow, and the roads are already pretty snow covered, and the boys are home. So I'm going to spend the afternoon at home. As you can see probably from the background, we still have our Christmas things up. It's our tradition to keep up our Christmas items until Old Christmas Day, which is today. Because the boys are home, I'm going to be a little bit delayed getting the things down, but that's okay. I've started off January with the usual, not usual, but I think a lot of people probably do what I do, in the sense that you start off January, and one of my goals this year was to be a little bit more organized and to get rid of some more clutter in our house. We have quite a bit, and not all of it is craft supplies. So my goal this year is to get rid of as much of that as I can bear to part with. And because there's quite an emotional attachment to these material possessions that, we in my household have accumulated. So that's one of my goals, is to start getting rid of that. And in doing so, I am cleaning up when I'm going through the Christmas items this year. There's a few things, not a lot, but there are a few Christmas items that I have not put out over the past couple of years, so I'm going to be donating those. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing with the Christmas things as I start to take those items down. I know for some people, leaving your Christmas decorations up until Old Christmas Day is quite late, but honestly, we didn't get our tree up until Christmas Eve, or decorated until Christmas Eve, which was quite late for us. And the tree, the real tree, is shedding its needles in a carpet-like way. So it's kind of, we've hit that time, but I really do enjoy having my lights and everything up until Christmas Day. That, like I said, that was one of our family traditions, older tradition here in Newfoundland and Labrador, and one that I like to keep. Speaking of the draw earlier, I bounce around in these videos, so if you're new, welcome, and you'll notice that I bounce around. And if you're a faithful follower, thank you so much for joining me again. I really enjoyed Flossmas this year. Caroline is also doing a video this year where she is going to tell you about the incredible support that the Flosstube community gave to her Muscular Dystrophy Canada drive this year. For myself, we raised, I sold 388 patterns, and those were $2 each, with the majority of the funds going back to muscular dystrophy. So I always put in my own donation as well. So we donated from the pattern sales $700 to Muscular Dystrophy Canada. That, in addition to Caroline's from Off the Grid Needle Arts, I'll put that information on the bottom of the screen. That, in addition to Caroline and Michelle Bendy's from Bendy Stitchy. Hi, Michelle. From their efforts for raising money for Muscular Dystrophy Canada. There's a grand total, and go over and check out Caroline's Monday, January 6th Flosstube video, which should be out later today, telling you what the grand total is, because it is absolutely fantastic. And we're thrilled, absolutely thrilled. Back to the giveaway. So again, don't say giveaway because I'm going to be drawing this here on YouTube. Just say, let's see, Scarlett, Scarlett, S-C-A-R-L-E-T-T is what I'm going to be looking for, because this is a pattern by the Scarlett House. It's Julia Fletcher, 1847. It's a sewing set. So this has a pin cushion, a needle fob, and a needle roll. And this is something that I had purchased that I really would like to stitch at some point, but I know I'm not going to get to it anytime soon, and I thought I would release it out into the world, and somebody who loves samplers, loves kind of a prim and primitive look, and Scarlett House patterns would be able to enjoy it. So here's the pattern. I hope that's focusing and that you can see it. There's a DMC conversion on the back. Otherwise, it uses a mix of classic colorworks, Weeks dye works, and gentle art threads. The linen used on the models is 40 count Legacy from Picture This Plus, and of course there's the patterns there on the top as well. These will be, all that information is contained in the pattern, and this is a new pattern. It's copyrighted 2019, so I often give away older patterns, but this one's kind of newish. So I hope that you are interested in that. And like I said, leave the word Scarlett, S-C-A-R-L-E-T-T at the bottom. Don't mention giveaway. Be above the age of 18. The usual rules for Flosstube giveaways. And I look forward to drawing a prize for you the next time I do a video. I wanted to show you a couple of cross-stitch patterns that I had received over December. So my family this month is, January, we're having a no-spend January. So that means anything except for essentials such as groceries, mortgage, heat and light, anything like that. So we're trying not to spend any money on frivolous things or non-budgeted things this month. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of haul or purchases to show you this month, unless of course they were purchased last month and have arrive in this month that I get to show you. These did arrive last month, and for some reason I forgot to show them to you. They're from the Historical Sampler Company, which is in the UK in County Essex. And there's two patterns. One is a Christmas one. It's Noel and a series of, okay, I hope the camera is focusing on me. Sorry, the telephone just rang, so I had to see to that. Blue is very demanding right now, aren't you? He thinks if I'm on the couch, I should be paying attention to him. Anyway, back to the Historical Sampler Company. This is a pattern that's a Christmas pattern. It's a series of trees by the Historical Sampler Company. And it's that one right there. I think it's really, really cute. I like that one. The next one's kind of to me, an anniversary looking one, and I'm trying to see, it's called a Scandi Heart Sampler. And this is a relatively new one for them as well. I think well, at least when I purchased it, was considered a new one. And it's two birds and a heart surrounded by flowers, so I really, really like that. So those are really special. The other thing I wanted to show you before I end this, what is going to be a fairly short video today, because I don't have any stitching to show you. We went out to my parents for New Year's, had a wonderful, wonderful trip. It was our first time taking Blue on a big road trip, and he did fantastic. However, when I got out there, I realized that I had forgotten my cross-stitch needle. Shock, horror. Why I don't have such things in a Notion pouch would be one of the reasons why I'm trying to get more organized this year, but I didn't. And I had scissors, I had all my thread, I had my pattern, I had everything I needed except for a needle. And the reason for that is that I often take my needle out to use on other projects. So I have a variety of needles, but it's like scissors. I never seem to have enough. So I never seem to have enough needles, so I take them out and put them in other projects, and then I don't have them. So that's what happened in this case. So I don't have any stitching to show you. However, I did get a fair bit of knitting done on my Habitation Throw, which is a throw that came out in KnitVent 2019. It's by Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade. I'll put that information on the bottom of the screen as well. And this is a fingering, so it's a sock weight or 4-ply weight yarn blanket afghan that is made from either minis or leftovers that you have from socks. So mine is a variety. I'm lucky enough that mine is sourced from leftover yarn that I had, some that friends have given to me, and ones minis that I've purchased, or minis and scraps of smaller yarn that I managed to that I've accumulated over a few years, and I think it's turning out really nicely. I have a whole bunch more of my minis and such balled up and ready to go. I'm using the magic knot method to join my yarn so that I don't have a whole bunch of ends to sew in when I'm finished, which is great. And I just want to show this to you. If Blue, who is being very naughty, yeah, I know you want attention, honey. He doesn't understand why I'm sitting here talking and not paying attention to him. So this is, I think where I stopped last time was close, it was just above the purple, and I have knit this much since then. Oops, Blue may bark again, and I'm going to ignore him for a minute because I'm not going to be taping that much longer. I've just hitched, I've got a hitch on my nail, I've just hitched it. So this is where I am right now. And, oh, that's the wrong side. This is the right side because there's my progress keeper. So I think it's turning out really, really nice. I'm soon going to have to go, but anyway, I think it's turning out really, really nice. This yarn here is yarn that I picked up when I was in Ireland. This yarn is from my lovely friend Victoria at Victoria Knits. This yarn is a mix of scraps. These two are ones that I think I picked up in a mini swap. This beautiful yarn down here is from my lovely friend Catherine from Ireland. It's beautiful. I wish I had a sweater's weight quantity of that one. And I think that's from a sweater or a hat she had knit, or even a shawl, I'm not sure. So right now, this is measuring at about 43 inches wide. It's supposed to be around 40. So I am knitting until I finish this ball here, and I've got this much left. And then once that is finished, I'm going to start decreasing. So I'm thrilled. I haven't got much more to do, and I'm going to start decreasing. So it's fairly large, as you can see. But it's not going to be a huge, huge afghan. It's considered a throw, so it's going to be a bit smaller, and that's fine. I'm going to use it either as a throw over my legs, or I'm going to use it folded over as a shawl. So I am very sorry, but Blue is acting up, and I think he needs to go outdoors to do his business. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Thank you so much for your support and the wonderful comments I received during Flossmas. I really enjoy doing Flossmas, and I really loved hearing from you and receiving all your comments. It's really, the nice thing about Flossmas is because people are commenting on every day, you feel that there's a real conversation going on, and I really enjoy that. So take care. I can't wait to see you again and have a chat, and hopefully I'll have some stitching to show you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.